Hi there. My name is Matt. My company is CTA Integrity. We help accounting firms operate more efficiently. And one of the ways that we're doing that right now is we're helping to make the onboarding and intake process of new customers more efficient. One of the biggest problems is that there's not a one-size-fits-all pricing solution for each customer. So what ends up typically happening is when a new prospect engages with your firm and they say, hey, how much do your services cost? Well, it depends. You need to understand their situation, all of their different income sources so that they can be appropriately given a quote. And that takes a lot of bit of time. It's a very manual process. A lot of times you're having conversations with people who are not a good fit for your firm, maybe who are just price shopping and just want to, are just looking for the lowest cost provider. And those consultations end up being a big waste of time. So one of the things that we're doing is we are helping to automate that process. And so this is a website for a company, a fictional company called Trueform Accounting. And if I were a customer and I were wanting a quote, I was at Trueform Accounting's website, or I was directed there by needing or wanting a quote, I could go directly to their website and click on Get a Free Quote. It would bring up an intake questionnaire. It takes about 2 minutes to fill out. Okay, and here's a cover page right here. This can say whatever you want. Click on Start. What's your information here? Okay, where did you hear about us? Okay, what type of service do you need? And so we can list out any and all services that Trueform or your accounting firm offers. Let's say I'm just looking for individual tax services. I can select as many as needs there, and then the questions that are then asked are basically customized to that experience. Okay. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for 2024. I am married, filing jointly. What are all my sources of income? I have W-2. I have some self-employment income, and I'm not an owner on any partnerships or S-corps. I don't have any publicly traded K-1s. I didn't sell my primary home. I didn't sell an investment property. I do have some rental properties. 2 in one state, and no, I don't have any international income or reporting requirements. I do believe that my expenses were more than this much, so I'm going to hit submit, and then boom, it's going to give me my customized quote. Okay, and this is based on a back-end process where you include your pricing, which then the system then pulls that pricing and then puts it in here. So this is customized to my specific situation. So I have W-2 wages, I have 2 rental properties, I'm going to itemize my deductions, I have self-employment incomes. Here's what's included in all of this. Okay, our quote accuracy guarantee. And then from there, somebody can choose to accept this quote. If they click on this button, then they're going to be sent an engagement letter. Okay. Your engagement letter for them to sign, and then also kind of has next steps. Or they may have some questions. They can click on this. It's going to bring up a calendar link that will then allow them to book a consultation with you, and you can review this information and answer their questions. But it makes that process a lot more efficient because you already have their information. You already know that they have W-2 wages, that they're going to be filing as married, filing jointly. They have rental properties, they have self-employment income, and all that. And so it just customizes that process. Basically, takes the process from when someone first engages with your firm to the point that they're an actual onboarded customer, and just makes that process more efficient to provide a great customer experience for them, provide a lot more efficiency in your firm, so that you can take on more customers, convert more customers, but then also only work with the customers that are good fits for your firm. So we'd love to customize this specific to your firm, answer any questions. Would love to chat with you, get to know you and your firm a little bit better, and and that's what we got. So appreciate you looking at this, and let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.